Hi Rameez, my name's Daphne. I'm one of the essay correctors here at IELTSpodcast.com. Thank you for sending in your essay for correction. Really good idea to get some feedback before your exam, and I'm happy to be helping you with this correction today. Okay, so you have doing IELTS General, obviously, so this letter. It's a family who you're going to stay with. Write a letter to your host family. So dear Emily, yeah, Emily's okay. Might be a little bit informal, but Emily or Mrs. Somebody. Hope you're doing well. Now, that is too informal. So I hope, because you don't know this person, remember, so I hope you are well. Doing well is a little bit American and a little bit too informal. So I hope you and the family are well, or you and your family are well. My name is Rameez. I'm an accountant by profession. Okay, this is to inform you that I'll be visiting the UK. Well, she probably knows that. So I'm not convinced about that. So I think it might be more natural to put, I'm really looking forward to visiting the UK next month and staying with you. Because like you have her name, she's going to have your name. So I would say, I'm really looking forward to visiting the UK next month and staying with you. Definitely not this. Suddenly you're going very formal. Okay, so keep the balance right. This letter needs to be neutral, informal. So I wonder. I think you need a little bit more here. Looking forward to staying with you. I will be studying my English for 6 weeks, and I hope to get lots of practice or something like that. I look forward to learning lots. Can't type. Something like that, okay? Here, I wonder if I could ask you a few questions. Yeah? Either about something, XYZ, or you go straight in and say, ask you a few questions. Firstly, I plan to get a rented car. We say rental car, R-A-L, rental car, from the airport, which I'll use during my stay in the UK. And you want to connect this together. So, please guide me regarding the driving rules applicable in your country. Yes, I mean, that would take her a long time to answer that question. Same as probably if she came to your country. So just make your questions real. So please, could you tell me if there is anything really essential I need to know about driving. Sorry, in the UK. Something like that, okay? Keep it kind of friendly. Guide me regarding the driving rules applicable to your country is the same problem as this. It's too formal. It would be okay in a task too, but it's not how we speak naturally. This letter has to be kind of natural. So please, could you tell me? So this expressions like this, I wonder if I could ask you a few questions. Write these down and try and learn these. Please, could you tell me if this kind of thing is really, this is what we say in English. This is how we speak, and that is definitely how we write politely. Furthermore, or additionally, or if you've got firstly, secondly, I'm very interested. You can't be very much interested. That doesn't work. I'm very interested in getting. So it's interested plus in plus ing. Getting first-hand information, not the first-hand, but first-hand information about the culture of your country. You don't need capital C all the time, or the British culture, or the English culture, rather than repeating. The culture of the country, understand and connect this together. Understanding this will help me in communicating with different people that I come across during my stay. Okay, good. It'd be great if I could guide out. If you could guide me on, or if I could explore, guide out. I'm not sure what you mean there. Maybe if you could guide me on the entertainment options available, dining out, movie shopping, in the city during my stay. Okay, I think honestly, Rameez, you have to make your questions realistic. If she wrote back all these questions, she would write you a book. Yeah. So I would make your questions very specific to this situation. I'm planning to travel to the university or to the language school by bus every day. Or what is the most economic way for me to travel from your house to the school where I'm studying? Yeah, good. Or I'm vegetarian. Please could you tell me if there are any good vegetarian restaurants in your town? Something like that. A question that they can really um, understand. So the context. This is where in terms of task achievement, you would lose marks because the context of your questions are not very realistic. It's important to ask real possible questions. I'll be arriving. Now, in grammar, we just use present simple. I arrive at Heathrow on 22nd and look forward to seeing you. Well, would it be possible for you to meet me at the airport? Would be better. Yeah? And then I really look forward to meeting you and the family. Kind regards, that's a good ending. Just comma there. Okay, so nice letter, a few little issues there. Okay, mostly on the context and the tone, getting the balance right. So neutral, informal. Some of this is a little bit formal. Okay, excuse me. Using a computer. Now, we gave you a question about international marketing, which is a very difficult question. We give you that question on purpose, okay, but I can see you've got your own question here. Using a computer every day can have more negative than positive effects on children. Do you agree or disagree? Okay, give reasons for your answer. Computer literacy is the need of the hour in today's highly competitive world driven by technology. The need of the hour. Now, this is a nice idiom, but we wouldn't really necessarily use it, and I'm cautious about using idioms in academic essays. So computer literacy is one of the most highly regarded skills. Okay, for me, I think that is a more academic way of writing. One of the most highly regarded skills in today's highly competitive world driven by technology. However, don't start a sentence with one. It's not good grammar. Start with however. Unrestricted computer use in young children could. Now, I'm very keen on, I don't like can because you're making a statement you can't prove. So could, may, might are better words to use than can. Avoid can. Could, may, might have more negative effects. You can choose one of those than positive. If, don't use on the contrary, that's confusing. If these are used for educational purposes and in moderation, and then you connect this together a bit more when it aids learning in children. It and these, careful, you've got plural here, singular there. You want to have plural here. They might aid, then you'd have the infinitive, learning in children. For this purpose, not for this purpose. So, do you agree or disagree? And these, agree, disagree, you need to have your opinion in here. Now, opinion now. And then, this essay we'll discuss. These, or this essay will evaluate. I mean, that's fine, I like that. So, don't have this. We'll evaluate the use of computers. Yep, good, very nice. So you've lots of good stuff there. Just be careful to make your English sound. The band 9 is actually natural and sophisticated, which is extremely difficult. And make sure this is not very natural, okay? But otherwise, nice intro. You need your opinion there, yeah? In the professional world, employers provide training to let their staff become well conversant with the use of technology. However, in the future, these skills will be a prerequisite for any well-paying job. From this perspective, it's important that children are well conversant. You've got conversant once, that's okay, definitely not twice. Children are given the opportunity in school to become familiar with technology from an early age. Good. So join this together. And then, and then relative clause, which here, sorry. So why will this be good for them? Which so tell me why it's a good thing. And then you can have the professional world is bracing for the use of artificial intelligence. Okay, now you need an example. So this is to do with the coherence of the essay, okay? So you've got some nice language in here, you've got some very nice ideas. I can see loads of good stuff here. But for the academic writing, you need to have a very coherent paragraph, which means it needs to be direct and easy to flow so that it moves nicely, and it needs to be very precise. So here, you've gone for 5 paragraphs. I would prefer 4 paragraphs and to develop them really well. Otherwise, the danger is you're not developing your paragraphs. Here, you've made a good point, but as an example, you need to give me an example here of why this works at school or why it's important, or children who have had software training or coding training are more successful in their careers than those who haven't. Give me an example. You could say therefore, and then you need to conclude the example. So you could say therefore, in a professional world, which is already uh, 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 overwhelmed, or which may become overwhelmed with AI and robots, the importance of understanding technology at a young age is crucial, critical, something like that. In the educational world, now definitely don't use we in any academic essay. It is important, or business people demand the use of laptops for training and learning purposes. For example, it's more user-friendly to use a laptop to take notes for class and Latin or refer on them. In the medical world, computers are used, so don't use that. For various types of medical tests and research is underway. Okay, remember your question here. Yeah, just remember, your question was to do with children. Positive or negative effects on children. So don't go off the point. Here, you've talked about children, they need it in school. Okay, fine. So you're saying that's a good thing. Here, you're just saying we all use laptops. So that's not for task achievement. You're not answering the question there. Personal entertainment arena, computers have evolved from desktop machines to laptops, tablets, and smartphones with capabilities higher than their counterparts from earlier times. Lovely. Today, these are used to play games, enjoy high-resolution multimedia services, and spend time on social media. All of these used in moderation are, so all of these, plural, are a form of healthy entertainment. Good. And then what do they give us? Allowing users to relax, to meet people, meet and compete with others worldwide, and to keep in communication with with families or something. So that's what it gives us. So this is in terms of like developing the essay, which is really important. Okay. Social media is currently used to spread ideas, which become the basis for the development of many new products and trends we see today. Right, lovely. I mean, great writing, lovely vocab, lovely ideas, but you're not answering the question. Okay, and you're meant to be talking about children, and you need to have an example for each paragraph you give, and then after the example, it's therefore, or it is clear that. So the coherence, there's a few issues in the coherence, and issue on the task achievement as well. So you should, in this one paragraph, talk about the negative effects of computers and children. Social media might be one of the problems you want to talk about there. Next paragraph, the positive effects, okay, which is very much this idea. Yeah, they need to be ready for the next one and when they go to work and everything. Then in summary, or rather I think in conclusion, okay, then you need to have your opinion again. I believe that. And the positive effects of computers on young children in preparing them for the working world, so tell me what's positive, outweigh the negative effects. But you haven't told me what the negative effects are. Okay, so you wanted me to sum up your grade. We do not give grades. I am very cautious about giving grades because I don't know how much, like if you wrote this in 40 minutes, I don't know if you use a spell check. So we give guidance rather than grades, but my guidance would be that there are some issues here in your writing on task achievement. So for me, you would be losing quite a lot of marks on not answering the correct question, and also the coherence. So the coherence really is to do with the flow of the paragraph, how your ideas go from one to another, and you need to use examples, and you need to put your opinion in here. So this is quite structural, quite important stuff. Yeah? Your grammar looks nice and your vocabulary looks really nice, so I'm sure you could do really, really well, okay? We do an online course which our students find very useful. We work a lot on the coherence and on the task achievement, these issues that I think you might find quite hard at the moment. We work using 18 little video modules, so you have access to these little video tutorials, and included in that are essay corrections that we would do together, and that would really, really help you. So I'm very happy to offer you a voucher on that course and some bonus essay corrections, so you would have 10 in total. Have a look at that. I hope you might find it really useful, and well done on your writing. Thank you.